Hi, PerspectaWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday, February 12th. Quite an ugly morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region. A wintry mix going on right now in much of the area. Snow has arrived in the New York City metro region. They actually stayed precipitation free during the nighttime hours, but they could have a few inches of snow this morning, followed by a wintry mix this afternoon. In the D.C. metro region right now, sleet and freezing rain, temperatures at or slightly below the freezing mark. In the D.C. metro region, rain is falling, but it's still close to freezing in many areas. BWI Airport, for example, last hour reported 32 degrees, so there can be some freezing even down into the suburbs of D.C. over the next few hours on untreated surfaces. Here's the latest radar loop and lots of colors on the map this morning. Blue represents snow, and again, dew points got so low, the dry air from the strong high pressure to the north it prevented the precipitation from making it into the New York City region until just the last couple of hours. Again, they will have snow for the next few hours, perhaps a quick couple of inches of snow before it changes up there to a wintry mix. Meanwhile, the Philly area right now, sleet and freezing rain, a few flakes still mixed in some areas. Temperatures anywhere from 30 to 32 degrees or so. And then down in D.C., liquid rain is falling, but again, it's still close to freezing in some of the northern and western suburbs. So precipitation could freeze on some surfaces, such as trees, for example, over the next few hours. Still a long ways to go with this particular storm. This is the cold front that slides through in the overnight hours. More rain showers overnight tonight could end as a brief period of sleet or snow towards daybreak on Wednesday. The big story on Wednesday following the cold frontal passage will be strong winds out of the west to northwest, perhaps gusting up to 50 miles per hour or so. Well, here's the latest surface map with radar echoes on top here. It's kind of difficult to see some of these numbers, but a couple things I wanted to point out. Again, precipitation has just now arrived in the New York City metro region in the form of snow. Look at some of these dew points shown here in green. This is at Albany, -2 degree dew point. And we've talked about this strong, cold, high pressure area, which is situated to the north. That has funneled in very cold and dry air down along the eastern coast of New England. And in the New York City metro region, dew points got down into the lower teens in the overnight hours, and that kind of staved off the precipitation till this morning. But one thing that tells me is that it's going to be very difficult to get above freezing in the New York City metro region, even down into Philly for the next several hours. New York City all day may be at or below freezing, so that even though it may mix with sleet and freezing rain later on, it can be an ice buildup for sure in the New York City metro region. Again, with this cold, high pressure to the north, they'll stay at or below freezing for most, if not the entire day today. In Philly, temperatures may edge above freezing, but it'll be a battle over the next several hours. Therefore, some of the untreated surfaces can get an ice buildup. Even down into D.C., it'll be a struggle to reach the mid and upper 30s. They should get to that point later in the day with plain rain, but for the next few hours, even down in D.C., temperatures at or just above the freezing mark, so there can be some freezing on untreated surfaces. Well, let's walk through the latest, very latest NAM model run. This is a 12Z version from this morning, Tuesday morning, and we'll run through the next 36 hours or so here. Whenever you see lots of colors on the map, this time of the year you can expect ice is a problem here, and that's what this large area right now represents. Purple, that's basically a combination of sleet and freezing rain. Blue indicates the area of snow, and again, that has just moved into northern New Jersey, New York City metro region. Let's push through here in hourly increments. Again, snow for the next few hours may accumulate up to a few inches in New York City, northern New Jersey. Certainly interior northwestern New Jersey can get a few inches of snow. Sleet, freezing rain to continue for another few hours at least in the Philly metro region across central New Jersey. Meanwhile, down across D.C., plain rain is falling, but in some of those far northern and western suburbs, it'll hang around the freezing mark for the next several hours, so watch out for some icy spots. The main roads in Philly and New York City, Philly and the D.C. metro region are mainly just wet, but certainly some of the ramps still have some ice cover, and any kind of a heavy sleet period will produce some iciness on the roads in a short time here. So watch out for that, especially north of the Mason-Dixon line. Let's keep moving through here in hourly increments. That wintry mix advances to the north and east. Eventually, snow will give way to sleet and freezing rain, even in the New York City metro region later today. But again, temperatures could stay at or below freezing in the northern New Jersey, New York City metro region for much, if not the entire day today. Then we have to watch this line here associated with that cold frontal system. It moves in late this afternoon, early this evening, and could cause a few hours of heavy rainfall, maybe a brief a rumble of thunder in some areas. Quite an impressive cold frontal passage in the overnight hours, and then that sweeps on by here by early tomorrow. By daybreak tomorrow, the possibility in some areas that the rain ends briefly as a period of sleet or snow. Then the big story on Wednesday will be increasing winds out of the west to northwest, as we could see here on the surface map forecast for tomorrow midday. Quite a tight pressure gradient setting up with strong low pressure kind of consolidating north of the Great Lakes. That could result in 40, perhaps even 50 mile per hour wind gusts in the Mid-Atlantic region during the midday and afternoon hours on Wednesday. So today, a very messy day throughout the D.C., Philadelphia, New York City corridor with all kinds of precipitation. Snow in New York City, sleet and freezing rain right now in Philly, and mainly rain in the D.C. metro region. But even down there, temperatures not far from the freezing mark. That's it for now. For PerspectaWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.